Welcome to COP23 in Bonn, Germany.
Bonjour et bienvenue à COP23 en Bonn, Allemagne.
Hola y bienvenidos al COP23 en Bonn, Alemania.
Zdravo i dobrodošli na COP23 u Bonn, Njemačkoj.
欢迎来到 COP23.
أهلا بكم في النسخة 23 من كوب بون ألمانيا.
Willkommen bei COP23 in Bonn, Deutschland.
Hi, my name is Sam and I'm a Master's of Climate Change student at the University of Waterloo.
Hi, I'm Steven, and I am a third-year Systems Design Engineering student at the University of Waterloo.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm originally from Saskatchewan and I'm in the Masters of Climate Change program.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Sanchez Andrade. I am doing my PhD in civil engineering.
Hi, my name's Anna and I'm a Master's of Climate Change student at the University of Waterloo.
COP23 is the 23rd Conference of the Parties, which is held annually.
So the purpose is to get all the United Nations parties together to discuss climate change and what action they're going to take in the future to stop it. 2 COPs ago was the Paris COP, and that's when they signed the Paris Agreement, which was a formal agreement of all the parties who got together and decided that they were going to make a change to stop climate change, and they were going to stick to a 2-degree and ideally 1.5-degree maximum temperature increase.
I grew up always a really environmentally friendly person, and I recently got into more of the global governance side of it. This is basically the do-all end-all for anyone interested in global climate change and its impacts, so I'm really thankful to be here.
I came to COP23 because I wanted to complement my coursework with some practical experience learning and networking with people who are actually working in this field, especially beyond Canada's borders.
As an engineering student, I'm very interested in seeing the role that technical professionals can play in helping solve a big and complex issue like climate change.
Behind me is the entrance to the session rooms where all the formally hosted side events take place. Let's go take a look. Around me is the exhibit hall where people showcase the latest in climate technology, advocacy groups, and research. It's also a great place to network. These 2 boards show up-to-date information on all the meetings, sessions, and events that are taking place in both the BUA and the Bonn zone. Sometimes they can change at the last minute as people get pulled into negotiations or new speakers become available. Welcome to the pavilion area. This area hosts pavilions from several nationalities which showcase their culture as well as their climate strategies and any problems they're having in this field. Behind me is the Fiji Pavilion. Fiji holds the current presidency of the COP23. A lot of the times the pavilions also showcase unique cultural aspects of each country. So for example, Turkey has coffee and water painting. Fiji has a really cool virtual reality tool which shows you a village that was destroyed by Hurricane Winston. And Europe has some really neat technologies in terms of wave power and solar.
One of the first learnings that I have had in these conferences is that it's only through this kind of international collaborations how we can overcome and we can find new solutions to tackle the new challenges of climate change and mitigation of the bad effects.
We've made lots of progress in terms of including marginalized groups like women and indigenous peoples, but there's still a lot of ground to be covered, and chief among that is developed countries still haven't really taken responsibility for their fossil fuel emissions.
The most interesting thing I noticed is that it's the weirdest mix of just optimism and hope for humanity and pessimism, because on the one hand, it's a lot of people saying we can do this if we all work together, and there's all these countries coming together, but on the other hand, carbon is just skyrocketing and countries haven't met their promises yet.
It's really important for us to act now and have the mindset that we don't have more time to spend waiting on potential new future technological developments or future changes. We have the ability within our legal framework, within our political systems, within the technology that we currently have to make a significant impact on our carbon emissions and be well on our way to reaching our Paris Agreement goals. I think it's important for students to get out there and have their voice heard, and it's important to tell our leaders in government as well as in industry that they can't continue on doing what has been the norm for the last 100 or so years. We want a world that is sustainable, and we want to live and work in a world that does prioritize the environment and does prioritize our health and well-being.
Something very important that we can do as students is just to be informed and educated about the challenges and the news related with the topic of sustainability and climate change.
I'd say voting is one major thing, but also where you spend your money. The products that you buy, the places where you spend your money are basically a way of voting. So aim to buy more environmentally friendly things, aim to buy local food, and get out and get educated, get into your community and learn what's going on. Study environmental science if it's something that interests you, because it's something that's going to impact everybody these days.
Okay, so it sounds really simple, but changing your everyday actions makes a huge difference, and I believe we can set examples for those around us by changing our own actions. So that includes eating less meat, using less electricity, taking public transport instead of owning a car, all these things, but also beyond the personal actions, those aren't enough. So we have to really lobby and network and organize to put pressure on our government so that they actually follow the Paris Agreement.